Amazon has bought cameras to take temperatures of workers during the coronavirus pandemic from a Chinese firm. The United States blacklisted over allegations it helped China detain and monitor Uyghurs and other Muslim minorities. People may be surprised how prevalent Hikvision cameras are in businesses all over the country. They have identical copies in other brand names, but they all come from China and the security in them is highly questionable. They're cheaper than American-made alternatives though, like Avigilon, so they get chosen more often than not to win project bids. It came with free shipping for Prime members. What did you expect? This is an important note. The deal comes as the U.S. Food and Drug Administration warned of a shortage of temperature reading devices and said it wouldn't halt certain pandemic uses of thermal cameras that lacked the agency's regulatory approval. All I'm thinking is if the cameras are going to pick up when the warehouse workers fart or not. What the hell do I make of this title? Jesus Christ, that's one hell of a title. The Amazon procurement, which has not been previously reported, is legal because the rules control U.S. government contract awards and exports to blacklisted firms, but they do not stop sales to the private sector. This could have been higher up. Shame on Reuters for the headline. Most people will read U.S. blacklist as an embargo-type scenario. They are a listed entity, https://bis.gov/index. PHP/2011-09-12-20-18-59/export FAQ/FAQ/118. Can a U.S. company have any dealings with a listed entity, meaning the Bureau of Industry believes they may be an unreliable company? They've basically been given a bad review on Amazon. The U.S. government hasn't declared them immoral or attempted to stop any U.S. business from partnering with them. The only people using the term blacklist is Reuters. I'm surprised to see this level of editorializing from Reuters, which is perfectly legal for what it's worth. Only the government can't buy from them. Quick reminder. University of Chicago made the first heat map for Sears by attitude testing with surveys to guide in preventing unions from taking hold. These heat sensing cameras can also be used for employee interviews. What a strange headline. I'm not sure what the intent of pointing out the correlation is exactly. Is the point to shame Amazon, the customer, for purchasing a product from Dahua, a company that also sold the same product, to China, the customer, who used said product for acts regarded as absolutely detestable to the majority civilization? If I purchase a Honda after someone drives through a crowd of people in their own Honda, am I now considered someone who condones such acts because of my purchase? Is a company now responsible for how their customers use their products? Is Amazon a good company for buying 1,000 American-made devices from USA and 500 from the Chinese company? Or is that bad? I can keep going, but you get the point. I'm all for news being unbiased, and oddly enough this seems so pointless one could just glance by it, but that is the problem. This is attempting to create a story by making it one. If there must be a story about this situation, what the headline should say is: Amazon buys cameras that can read the temperature of their delivery drivers, presumably to ensure that someone with a fever isn't coming to your home. That's it? But that helps a billionaire, so does buying from Amazon geniuses, so I doubt that would be approved. By the time you have a fever you've already been contagious for 5 to 14 days. That's if you ever even develop a fever. Can't you put some commas and full stops in between so that we understand easily? Holy run on sentence, Batman. Jesus, fuck that title, use some commas or something. This is the best TLDR I could make. Original, https://www. Reuters.com/article/us health coronavirus Amazon.com cameras/exclusive Amazon turns to Chinese firm on US blacklist to meet thermal camera needs. ID US KBN 22B1AL, reduced by 91%. I'm a bot. Dahua's thermal cameras have been used in hospitals, airports, train stations, government offices, and factories during the pandemic. In addition to selling thermal technology, Dahua makes white-label security cameras resold under dozens of other brands such as Honeywell, according to research and reporting firm IPVM. Honeywell said some but not all its cameras are manufactured by Dahua, and it holds products to its cybersecurity and compliance standards. Dahua made the decision to market its technology in the United States before the FDA issued the guidance on thermal cameras in the pandemic. Extended summary, http://np. Reddit. com/r/auditaldr/amazon_has_bought_take_temperatures_of/faq, http://np. Reddit. com/r/auditaldr/comments/31b9fm/faq_auditaldr_bot/version 2. 02-482693tl, DRS so far, feedback, http://np. Reddit. com/message/compose, 2=%23 auditaldr PMs and comments are monitored, constructive feedback is welcome. Top keywords, Dahua #1 camera #2 US. #3 Amazon #4 thermal #5 LOL so. Cisco also helped build a Uyghur module. Corruption abounds. Correction, it was a Falun Gong module which won them the contract of building the Great Firewall. If anyone thinks China is going to be punished for causing a pandemic should come to me B/C. I have a bridge to sell. All the world leaders and businesses going in front of the TV camera and talking morality are blowing smoke. They do not give a shit about the common person. It will be business as usual once this is all over. I feel like I need to wait for Reddit to confirm/deny that this is racism or not before I am allowed to have my own opinion. They probably just sorted by lowest price and clicked buy. I have been guilty of that before. So, thermal camera is a thermal camera. Also, if the US actually cared about human rights in China, they could bend their arm pretty bad. Last time I check, about 40% if China exports is to US. And Cisco was instrumental in building China's Great Firewall. Are we looking to hold companies accountable, or are we just bitching about foreigners? Ethics doesn't mean shit when you're talking about the bottom line. Jeff Bezos and every other CEO ever, probably. I hope some employees write "fuck you" on their foreheads with icy hot. Removed. I work in multi-site enterprise technology, and these thermal cameras are being talked about and marketed a lot as part of the post-COVID-19 world. There is much speculation as to how technology may help to mitigate the spread of communicable pathogens in high-risk environments. Technologies touted alongside these thermal cameras today include biometric clock-in devices that can take employee temperature prior to allowing clock-in. They include practical things like antimicrobial screens for your point-of-sale terminals, the things everyone taps on to ring in your order today. All of these things, when used together, may increase our visibility to disease and help mitigate the spread of communicable pathogens. However, prior to being in the IT profession, I was an undergraduate medical school candidate. In the end, I chose technology. Those factors included working hours, demand in the market, and educational cost. During my undergraduate study, I became a EMTP and actually did a year of nursing school, thinking this could be a longer jumping point for medical school, but in the end I felt I could be more prepared and better understand clinical theory. All of that to say, I had professional experience in both fields. You don't have to be an MD to understand how disease process works. Many patients are asymptomatic. Many diseases carry lengthy incubation periods during which patients are still highly contagious. My take on all of these big tech solutions is this: these technologies are a half-baked solution, and more about a money grab. I have worked with a few manufacturers listed here, and while they are not evil or disingenuous per se, they utilize ignorance as a selling point. This tech will catch people actively presenting symptoms, and nothing more. When companies say we put measures in place to keep you safe, understand that marketing, PR, and finance have all reviewed and approved these things. This, in my mind, is willful ignorance in a desperate attempt to raise revenue. Not just on the manufacturer's side, but also on the side of the consumer, the ones installing and spending money on these endeavors. These technologies do not solve anything. They make corporations feel better about opening their doors, and pull you in with a false sense of security. I have a nationwide customer whom I was speaking with just last week, a great US company, very well recognized. They spent the past 2 weeks putting together a brain trust and evaluating what's out there today. In the end, they decided against spending money on this sort of thing. Bear in mind, I don't know if the playbook has been written here related to what insights we gain from this tech. Are you legally allowed to keep a patron out when their temperature rises above 98.6? It's hot where I live. A short drive in the car will raise your body temperature. In the end, all I would say here is be an informed consumer. This tech looks flashy and awesome, but it doesn't necessarily solve or lower the bar for everyone. They may catch those that may be showing active symptoms of illness that causes a fever, but that's about it. And yes, Chinese camera systems are consistently used in botnet attacks. Reset your local camera IP passwords before installing one of these things. US systems are typically more expensive, but are more secure. But then again, think about how much money a restaurant chain has to spend on these things. Think about how many retail businesses have the cash to burn. These solutions are sold hundreds of times over when you deal with customers with 200 plus locations, and we do regularly. This is also why we've seen an increase in PCI DSS and credit card leaks from restaurant and retail. Think also about how many of these businesses didn't have the cash to hold out during this time, and think about how many took financial aid from the government.